Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Before starting today's video, let me repeat the same prayer that I hope during this corona pandemic time, you and your family members are doing absolutely great. And please ensure that you have taken both shots of the vaccine, whatever you are taking. Okay, that is very important, and make sure that you have got this. Okay, and I pray to God that all of you please be safe. Today I will be discussing with you about an Iranian film directed by great Abbas Kiarostami, and the film is Where is the Friend's Home? Where is the Friend's Home is a heart-touching story about a school kid who goes to the neighboring village to return his friend's notebook, so that his friend doesn't get expelled by the school teacher the next day. This film shows that if how efficiently a filmmaker can make a film based on children and highlight their lives, minds, thoughts, ideas. And in the process, it becomes a universal film. This film focuses on civic duty, responsibility, loyalty, relationship between elders and children, and overall the life and culture of rural Iranian people. Now let me tell you the story. The film starts in a classroom in rural Iran, and a school teacher is seen checking the homework of the school boys, and that time the credit rolls on the screen up on the door. The teacher previously asked repeatedly a student, Mohammad Reza Nematzadeh, to use a notebook instead of a paper for the homework. But Nematzadeh again did his homework on a piece of paper. So the teacher scolds him that if you do the mistake, if you repeat this mistake again, then you will be expelled from the school. And that day, another student, Ahmad, mistakenly takes Nemadzadeh's notebook to his home. Now, Ahmad is also aware that if he does not return this notebook to Nemadzadeh, then Nemadzadeh will be expelled from the school. So this has caused a pain in his heart that anyhow, any cost, I have to return this notebook to Nemadzadeh. He tells his mother repeatedly that I have to return this notebook to my friend, but she does not listen it. She does not pay any attention to Ahmad. In the name of buying a bread, Ahmad sets out to visit Poshte, the neighboring village where Nemadzadeh stays. Now, when he reaches there, he does not get substantial help from the elder people there. They just say that go via this road or that road, something sort of that. But nobody is willing to take him to the house of Nemadzadeh. And then there, including one of his classmates, he also says that go via that road and you will get Nemadzadeh's house. But there he comes to know that Nemadzadeh just now left for Poker with his father. Kokair is the place where Ahmad stays. So Ahmad comes back to Kokair. And there he meets his grandfather. And then the film takes a little different turn. His grandfather still possesses the old mindset. He tells his friend that the younger generation or the kids should be ruled over or should be controlled. He asks Ahmad to buy him a cigarette. But he doesn't need a cigarette. He just tastes that Ahmad does this job. He has that old mindset that children should not be given much independence. Then the friend asks him, why do you possess that mindset? Then he goes a little forward and he says that if they do not listen, then beat him. So now, Ahmad doesn't listen to him. Ahmad doesn't care because in his mind, he has only one objective, that he has to return this notebook to Nematzadeh. And in Kokair, a little later, he hears a conversation between a construction contractor and a customer. And the contractor identifies himself as Nematzadeh. Then when the contractor leaves Kokair for Poshte, Ahmad follows him running behind. But when he reaches Poshte, he comes to know that this Nematzadeh is not his friend. There are multiple Nematzadehs in Poshte. So he is again disheartened. He again searches for Nematzadeh's house. An old man tries to help him. But ultimately, he remains unsuccessful in finding out Nematzadeh's house. He comes back to Kokair and completes Nematzadeh's homework. The next day, when the teacher is about to check Nematzadeh's homework, Ahmad hands over that notebook to Nematzadeh. Nematzadeh is saved, and the film ends with a small flower in the notebook, though the teacher overlooks it. It is an extraordinary story and a heart-touching story, directed by Abbas Kiarostami. Abbas Kiarostami is a master of children-centric films. Like many Iranian films in the 1980s, Where is the Friend's Home is a children-centric film. And through this film, first time Abbas Kiarostami received widespread international acclaim. Children are the mirror of society. They react to the good and evil of society. Ahmad could have avoided his civic duty to return the notebook of Nematzadeh. He might not have cared for Nematzadeh's fate, but his tender heart felt the pain, and that's why he reached বসতে with an objective to hand over that notebook. And there were many problems in between. The day turns into night. The road is full of dogs which were barking that time. Ahmad is alone. Instead of all these obstacles, Ahmad is determined and firm on his position to hand over the notebook to Nemat. That's why this film is so extraordinary. When the elders or the senior persons kind of avoided the responsibility, Ahmad did not. He shows sympathy for his friend. He shows the civic duty. He does not take a step back to avoid his responsibility. That's why the film is extraordinary. It's so beautiful and heart-touching. And it takes a universal form. Another aspect is that the mindset of rural Iranian people, especially who are from old generation, still they believe that they can control the minds or the lives of children. And they are pretty okay with that. They want to rule over children. But when the actual help was required, nobody came forward to help Ahmad so that he can find Nematzade's house. So Kiarostami shows that a child can stand firm on his ground to perform his civic duty, to shoulder the responsibility. And you have seen that the signature style of Kiarostami, the zigzag rural Iranian landscape, is very much visible throughout the film. Ahmad running behind the contractor or crossing through that zigzag road is one of the most beautiful scenes in world cinema. One of the most renowned scenes in world cinema. And Farhad Sabbah's cinematography is mesmerizing. The way he captured the rural Iranian beauty is fantastic, so that the film is surrounded by natural beauty. And Verista Friends have received widespread critical acclaim across the world. I hope that you have seen it. If no, then please watch this film. And the film is directed by none other than Abbas Kiarostami, one of the most important filmmakers of world cinema. So that's the hope that you will watch this film if you have not watched already. And please be safe during this pandemic time. As of now, that's it. Until I make the next video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. Thank you for watching. Thank you and bye.